Okay everybody, it's time to talk about coastlines. This is a tropical beach near the town of Manuel Antonio in Costa Rica. It is currently low tide. You see all beautiful smooth beach where the water has left it. We also see near me these rocks. I'm currently standing on these rocks, and then we have this clear cape feature over here. Another beach behind it, if you see that smooth beach, and another very clearly sticking out cape there. A few standalone seamounts over here, over there as well, further out these islands. So all of that should sell you on the idea that this is an erosional coastline, where those capes capture all the wave energy. You see that happen right under me here. See that wave forming over there and curling halfway around this feature, expending much of its energy on it, trying to erode it. Over time it succeeds in that, and then in the sort of protected cove in between, we get the formation of these beaches that bring in so much money for the Costa Rican economy. It is currently low tide, as I said. How do we know? Well, we got the very smooth beaches, of course, that can only become so smooth by water smoothing them over. We can also see, if we turn around here and look at the coast of this cape again, let me walk a little bit that way. There we go. You see these currently not submerged sort of benches, and then above them the actual steep part. Oh, look at that bird. Come and take a clear look at me. So we've got these sort of flat areas, and over them the cliffs. So that's a very clear example of a beautiful abrasion platform. You know, 5, 6, 7 times in a row in your view now, and then the cliffs over them. It tells you high water is higher than this. High tide comes all the way to the level where it impacts those cliffs, you know, slams into those cliffs, and smooths over the abrasion platform under the water. And so by that time I should be out of here. So yeah, that's something I wanted to tell you about these tropical beaches. This one clearly an erosional landform, and if you think about the very large-scale story here, let me turn around for a second and see if I can look you in the eye. So if you look at this from a very large-scale point of view, then you see that this makes sense. We're now on the east coast of Puerto Rico, so that's the Pacific coast, and you've already learned that we're now therefore on the rim of fire. We've seen some volcanoes earlier in the week that we were here, and yeah, the rim of fire, large-scale subduction of the Pacific plate under all sorts of plates on the American side, lift up of those plates, and if you lift up those plates, then you get steep coastlines and you get erosional coasts. So that all makes sense, right? In this particular case, we have that under a tropical climate, so we have a lot of vegetation protecting the coast a little bit better than it would elsewhere, but that's sort of a secondary importance here. So I'm going to turn around one more time, give you another good view of this, and then I'm going to leave you with this little story. That's the abrasion platform again.